Hi there. Do you want to eat mouth-watering shepherd's pie, but don't want the blood sugar spike post-meal? Stick around to see how I make this diabetic, blood sugar-friendly recipe that took me many years to perfect, and you won't regret it. So let's jump into the recipe. First thing you have is the ingredients: cauliflower, onion, ground beef, butter, Worcestershire sauce, I never say it right, beef broth, and green beans. You fill up your pot of water to boil on the stove. Then you cut up your cauliflower like so, super quick, nothing fancy. Once that's chopped up, you put it in the pot to boil. Then you cut up your medium-sized onion, finely diced like so. Pretty straightforward, nothing fancy. Excellent. Now that your onion's done, you throw some butter in the pan, you saute it for a few minutes. You turn your oven on to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. While the oven's preheating, butter's melted, you throw in your onions that you've chopped up so beautifully, and you cook them for about 6 to 8 minutes until they're about translucent. There we go. Now you throw your frozen green beans in with your onions and the butter. Soaks up all that buttery flavor. Delicious. Excellent. There we go. Now you grab some salt. You salt it just a little bit. Not a whole lot. I don't measure anything anymore. And some ground pepper, just for flavor. Put that aside. Now you add your ground beef, about 900 grams. Probably a little more here. I didn't really measure. And then you flip it over, cooking it thoroughly. Keep flipping it over. There we go. Looking pretty good. And as that's cooking, you check on your boiling cauliflower and keep an eye on the beef. So you keep chopping it up into fine little pieces because you want to spread it into the... There you go. It's looking pretty good. All right. Now you add some Worcestershire sauce, which is also pretty low carb. Actually, it has hardly any carb. There you go. Add a bit of that. I'll usually add about a tablespoon, sometimes 2 or 3, depending on the flavor. And then a bit of beef broth. And then check on the cauliflower. It's almost done. Turn that off, and then I'm going to strain the cauliflower. Now this is key for the recipe. You want to strain it, and then you want to squeeze out the water like so. So I used this contraption. You can use whatever you have. You keep peeling it off, and you keep squeezing the water out until there's hardly any water left in the cauliflower. That's super key to make it like a creamy mashed potato kind of texture. There we go. It's good. I'm going to put it in the blender now. Sorry, my mistake. Food processor. I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of butter. Throw that in there, and I'm going to puree it with some salt, of course. So butter, salt, boiled cauliflower, squeezed out all the water, throw it in the food processor, puree it, and this is absolutely beautiful for any other meal. I use it for a lot of my lamb dishes. I use it for a lot of my cooking. All right, looks pretty good, almost. Let's do this again. Put that lid on, puree it a little bit more. You want it pretty smooth. You're gonna spread it on top of the mixture here. There we go. All right, look at that. That's beautiful. Take that out. Scrape off all the pureed cauliflower mash over top. Just like so. There we go. Beautiful. So spread that out, and then I use a fork. This is just old school thinking. Sometimes I'll pour some butter on there. Anyways, stick it in the oven. I'm pretty excited, as you can tell. So in the oven, 400 degrees for 30 minutes. I'm going to set my watch. I use this for everything from insulin shots to cooking. Oh my God, look at this thing. It is absolutely beautiful. And you can see I just want to eat it right away. Yum, yum, yum. It smells delicious. Thanks for watching, and check out my other low carb recipes here. See you next time.